Hello. How are you all doing? Well, I should really probably start the video with something different than saying hello. But how are you all doing? Welcome back to Garage One. And I am here bringing another livery. So let's go ahead and get into it. Probably should also say, if you like the livery, if you like the video, hit that subscribe button. I do create quite a bit of liveries, and on the other hand too, I do race a lot. I have quite a bit of events, quite a bit of content that is that I upload a lot over here on the channel. So if you enjoy any of it, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it and give me an explanation what was my idea behind this livery here. So let's move over to paint, apply decals, and look over the design of this car. Okay, as you can see, Optima, search for the ultimate street car. This idea for this livery came about, honestly, I was, so the clock here, this actually came from, I want to say Horizon. I created the Optima, so I think I can show you what it looks like in its entirety. It came from one decal that I made back in Horizon 5 when I was doing. I created tracks on Horizon 5, and one of the tracks that I created, well, a couple of them, was after the autocross, the Ultima streetcar challenge. I used to watch that quite a bit. Yeah, this right here. So this was the decal right here that I made for all of the cars that would participate in that event. I used to do that event quite a bit on LFG, basically. So the clock, it basically came from this, the Optima and all of this stuff. So I basically broke this one decal down and shipped it over. I shipped it over from Horizon 5 to this game when this game came out, as you can see, 10/05/2023. And basically wanted to use it. Now, how this car is set up, as far as like the color, the idea to go with this color, I don't normally see a lot of Mercedes in green. I think this car actually does look really good in green. So I wanted to do like a green on green type of livery, because and how I did it, I felt like they really like mesh well. The colors really mesh well with one another. I think there is a design IRL, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen this car in like purple, orange, and something else. I don't know. Like, I rarely ever see it in green though. Unless you're talking about, unless you're looking at like the actual street car, that one's green. I think it's like black, gray, white, and green. It's got Beast, I think the green hell on there, something like that livery. But this is like halfway like a replica livery, in a sense of where you see like the car's green and then the white line, and then it goes into the next green and then the white line, and then it goes into like this deep turquoise like green like color. There is a car IRL that uses this same type of design back here on the back here, where you see it, how it falls like underneath the front tire here. But I think that car is like I said, I think that car is purple, orange, purple, and yellow. I don't know, I forget, but it's something like that. So I was like, you know what, I want to give my own like touch to that. So I basically grabbed a hold of like that one portion of that design. I didn't really want to do a replica car, because with like replica cars, they're cool, but I kind of like for my liveries, I kind of want them to be out there on their own. Like I'll do a replica livery. Like I have a replica livery of a certain vehicle. I won't say because it's going to come up in a video to come. But I do replica liveries, but not also much because I don't want to get stuck in the mindset of only having ideas for liveries and then I have to go and look for a reference to do it. Like I want the ideas to basically flow like they naturally do, so I can basically come up with liveries on the fly like I do. Instead of me always needing a reference for a livery because you can kind of get yourself locked into doing that, and then it becomes harder to make like liveries just out of the blue. But yeah, wanted to do like an Optima streetcar. I wanted to base it off of that one decal of mine's. So I broke it down. I broke that one decal down and tried to come up with like a design how to do it. So I changed the coloring on the stopwatch and basically did some like little placement here and there, and even like the smaller decals from the Shell, the OP, the OMP, the Rain X, Motel. Like it's only a couple of these like decals that I see on these cars like IRL that they really partner with. Um, as you know, from the previous one, I think that one had like Raven All on it um, instead of the Motal. But yeah, I think that's about the as much of the inspiration that goes into this car is I can really say. This wasn't really anything like backstory wise. It really goes into this design, but I felt that it was like a really cool design after it was all said and done. The colors mesh well with one another. It looks good out on the track. Like I said, some of these liveries I've actually ran personally out on the track, and I believe this was actually a thumbnail. This livery was a thumbnail for one of the videos that I did when the Mercedes was first dropped, where I took it, I believe, to Kaolami, and this was the thumbnail. It's actually in the videos. You can actually find that video, and you can see this being the thumbnail for that video. But since then, I went back and I've changed the number, so it wasn't number 71 before, and it did not have that number plate. I changed that around as I have a lot of different number plates that I've made. So a lot of that stuff got changed around. Um, but yeah, it's kind of the delivery right there. Things look pretty good. Um, Definitely a livery that will stand out. So like I said, there's not a lot. I mean, you don't typically see a lot of liveries being ran, custom liveries being ran in this game. Like you see some from the usual people who do liveries, but in some cases it's always the same livery. So I want to give a bit of a variety to the liveries, and I want to like a lot of my liveries. I want to like make them like I want them to be like personal. Like you can have an actual choice to choose from rather than being like a replica livery that someone else is running. I want them all to be like very different. That's why a lot of my liveries aren't really replica liveries. They basically like on the fly like liveries that I basically make myself with the name of the team and all of these things like that. And normally it'd be different. But yeah, it's gonna be that. And from that, we can look around the car. Before we move over to the section where we let the cinematic play to show off the livery as it sits in the garage. But yeah, that's going to be it for that livery right there. We can move over to view car, and yeah, we're going to let this one play out and showcase the livery. I'm Pointed. I hope you all enjoyed the livery. Yeah, just gonna let this one play out, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.